We live in a sinful, suffering, and broken world, don't we? We also live in a world and a culture that is absolutely crazy busy. And we've lost the ability to take moments to rest and to slow down, to reflect, and to be quite honest, to rest our souls and our bodies. So the idea or concept of simplicity may even seem foreign to you. And if you just think about it for a second. How can we possibly seek a life of rest or simplicity when our world and our culture demands that we just keep up? When our faces are constantly in our phones? We stay up late at night to doing homework and playing video games and computer games, or we watch college football all day. We worry about our kids' safety when they leave our house. We worry if we'll get into that college of our dreams. We take every possible class and elective and lesson. We try that new club or that activity or go on that trip or host that event. Overwhelmed? Yeah, me too. So why should we rest and why should we seek simplicity? Perhaps we need to ask the question, what do we need to rest from? And is a life of rest and simplicity simply a life without motion? And maybe even a better question that we should be asking ourselves is this: should a life of faith be a life in constant motion? Well, I think a life of simplicity is a life that takes breaths and slows down and is present. About a year ago, I was journaling and writing out my prayers and my longings to God. And every day when I looked back at those journal entries, it became clear that what I was ultimately seeking and yearning was a life of simplicity. And these words, breath, slow down, and be present, were just jumping off the pages, page after page after page. And what does this look like in my life today as a family of 5? Well, overall, chaos, but also a lot of fun all the time. But more importantly, it looks like taking a lot of deep breaths, physically and figuratively, which allows me to clear my mind and my heart of the chaos around me and center myself on the Lord. This then allows me to be in a place to slow down. And slowing down my thoughts, slowing down my pace as I walk, slowing down the moments that feel scary or anxiety-provoking. And ultimately allows me to do the most beautiful thing, which is be present. It gives me permission to cry, to laugh, to watch what God is doing around me, the smells and the sounds of life circling around me, and to listen to what God is teaching or saying to me. A life of simplicity is a life that takes breaths, that slows down, and is present. And when you begin to practice these disciplines, you not only invite God and the Holy Spirit into every facet of your life, but you model a life of simplicity before your kids, your coworkers, friends, and strangers. This opens up the doors to share about why you're even seeking a life of simplicity in the first place, to draw closer to Christ and be more like Him. That's what a life of simplicity looks like. It feels like, in seeking to discipline yourself so that you can be more like Jesus, let me encourage you to try it out. And who knows, maybe you'll find that these practices and disciplines are helpful to you and even your family as well.